Hello grade 7, I wish you are fine. Today in this video we are going to answer some questions as a revision for your English exam. Let's start. The first question we have here, correct the mistake in the following sentences. The first one, how long have you studied English? Again, how long have you studied English? Okay, the question here starts with how long. With how long, I have to use what? Present perfect simple or present perfect continuous? Yes, excellent, present perfect continuous. So, the question will be, how long have you been studying English? This is the first one, because the question starts with how long, not how many or how much. If the question starts with how many or how much, you can use the present perfect simple. But here we have how long, so we use how long have you been studying English? The present perfect continuous. The second one, they would live in a small house. What is the mistake in this one? Yes, we have the verb live, it's a stative verb, and we have would. Can we use would with the stative verbs? No. So the answer here will be yes, excellent. They used to live in a small house. We use used to instead of would because we have the verb live. It's a stative verb. Look at number 3. The boy to whom the teacher was talking is my brother. The boy here is a subject or an object? Yes, object. And who is the subject here? The teacher. And so, can I say the boy to whom the teacher was talking is my brother? No. But we can say what? Excellent. The boy to whom the teacher was talking is my brother. We can use preposition before whom, like this one. The boy to whom, not to who. The teacher was talking is my brother. Look at this one. Alexandria, which my brother was born, is in North Egypt. Again, Alexandria, which my brother was born, is in North Egypt. Oh, here we have a place, and with places we use the relative pronoun. Yes, where. Also, we can use which. But here, we don't describe the place, but we are talking about an action that happened in this place. So we have a complete sentence, my mother was born. And so we can use what, which or where. Excellent, where. Look. Alexandria, where my mother was born, is in North Egypt. So we can use where instead of which. We can use which with places. Look at this example. When I say Cairo, which is the capital of Egypt, is full of new buildings. So I'm talking about the description for the place. So I can describe the place using which, but I can't talk about an action that happened in this place using a complete sentence using which, but I have to use where, like this one, where my mother was born is in North Egypt. This is the first question. We have another one. Do as shown between brackets. Do as shown between brackets. Okay, number 1. I have lived in Cairo since 2005. Use for. Pay attention, grade 7. In this question, you have to keep the same meaning. Don't use the word between brackets to change the meaning of the sentence. No, you have to keep the same meaning of the sentence after using the word between brackets. I have lived in Cairo since 2005. Use for. Okay, instead of since, we have to use for instead of since. After since, I have a starting point, yes. But after for, you have to write the duration. And so the answer will be, I have lived in Cairo for 20 years. I have lived in Cairo for 20 years. Okay, here number 2. She has never been to Paris. Use ever. So, never here gives us the negative meaning for this sentence, and so when I want to use ever, I have to turn the sentence into, yes, into negative. Very good. So the answer will be, she hasn't ever been to Paris. Very good. Look at number 3. They will start the meeting. Mr. Jack will arrive. Use the moment. Okay, here you have to use the moment, which is one of the temporals that we can't use after them future. After them we can use present simple or present perfect. Very good. So they will start the meeting the moment what? Excellent. The moment Mr. Jack arrives. Not will arrive, because with temporals you can put after the temporal present simple or present perfect. So the answer will be, they will start the meeting the moment Mr. Jack arrives. Look at this one. There is a little water in my bottle. Use much. Also here you have to keep the same meaning. There is a little water in my bottle. Use much. How can we use much in this one? You have to turn the sentence into negative. So there isn't much water in my bottle, to keep the same meaning for the sentence. There isn't much water in my bottle. Okay? Here, complete the sentences with the correct form of the verb between brackets. As for number 1, my cousin is a good boy, but he, space, you have to use the verb be in its correct form. Naughty at the moment. My cousin is a good boy. It's his normal behavior, but he naughty at the moment. So he wasn't naughty before, okay? I have to use what? But he is or is being very good. Is being, look, is being naughty at the moment, okay? His behavior is changed in this sentence. The second one, he not bring a lot of English papers yet. Which tense should I use in this sentence? Excellent, yes, present perfect simple. So I have to say, he hasn't brought a lot of English papers yet. Very good. Number 3, she read a book when the phone rang. She, space, read a book when the phone rang. Here we have a short action, the phone rang, that interrupted a long one or a long action. So the first one, the long action, should be in the past continuous tense, and the second one here in the past simple tense. The first one is a long action, so the answer will be, she was reading a book when the phone rang. Number 4, the mechanic repaired cars since 10 a.m. and he hasn't finished yet. So the answer will be, yes, present perfect or present perfect continuous. Okay, here we have a finished action or unfinished action. Yes, unfinished action, because he hasn't finished yet. So the mechanic has been repairing cars since 10 a.m. and he hasn't finished yet. Look at this one. I want to change my job until I tell my boss. Okay, here we have the temporal until. And after until or after any temporal, you can use present simple or present perfect. So, I want to change my job until I. Yes, excellent. I have told my boss, because I can't do this action before this one. So this one will happened first. So I have told my boss. This is the end of my video. Thank you for your time and good luck. Bye bye.